Hey, so we are back here, charged the phone a little bit, and we actually got some great news. Our defense held up while we were offline for about 30 minutes, and we gained 30 trophies, I believe, from that defense battle. So take a look here at the history, and you can see 30 trophies right there for Spartacus the Great. He only got 36% into our base. That right there definitely pushed us up way up in the leaderboards. We're at rank 119 now. So we're going to go in and attack one night, one level. We just need around 60 more trophies to get into the top 100. Again, 2 raids now on him will give us about 40 trophies. We probably will have to use 2 time warp scrolls again. But we'll see how things go. We had enough time last time, so we might only end up using 1 time warp scroll. So we did things a little different this time here. We summoned out some more pyromancers in the beginning. That seems to be working out pretty well. We have 3 mummies up now, 1 down. We also have a pyromancer that is, coming with us. I'm going to go and use our time warp scroll right here. You can see time is still slowed. I mean, that's a long duration right there. That just got a buff in the recent patch as well. It went from a 10-second duration to a 15-second duration, which now seems like forever. So we do need to hide behind our mummies. We're going to bring out some pyromancers. Sit here and heal just a little bit. It's looking like we're only going to have to use 1 time warp scroll in this fight. We're able to sit here and heal now. And bring out a mummy as well to protect us as a shield. So we got to the gate with 30 seconds left, and so we have enough to use 3 Sonic Blasts, which should be enough to kill almost any castle gate now. We are going to go over the corner so the wave troops don't actually spawn and hit us. And you can see the castle gate is going down. So at that time we only had to use 1 time warp scroll to get through that. See how much percentage we got this time. We ended up getting 98% again, same amount. So we got 16 trophies this time. We ended up getting 666 medals, which is always a funky number. Very nice on the chest. We ended up getting all 3. Got some pearls back, some gems, and a lot of gold. So definitely a lucky run right there. So we'll attack him one more time. And that'll push us up probably into the top 110. So this time we're going to get 15 trophies from him. Again, we'll try and duplicate that same strategy. So things aren't going as well this time. You'll notice that his base has a lot of firebolt towers and very, very few, if any, skull towers. And I think that's what allows the mummies to stay alive longer. Even though the mummies are weak to fire, the mummies have a good amount of life, and the firebolt towers really don't do that much damage to the mummies. Sit back here and heal some. So it looks like we're going to have to use 2 time warp scrolls here. We might actually get 100% because there's a Pyromancer right behind us. So that means they've gone through the entire base. So we might be able to get 100% this time. And it definitely looks like, because we have our cannons here, so we have gotten 100% that time. 2 time warp scrolls. Wow, look at those gold values right there. The highest gold value I've seen so far has been like 220,000 in gold in one of those chests. So if someone's seen a little bit higher than that, let me know down in the comments what the highest one you've seen. Also, the highest metal or gems I've seen has been like 27. So rank 112, very, very close. Too many attacks on him. He's basically giving us 23 trophies. His old buddy Chasan, 770 medals. So hopefully he's not online. We can go attack him. So we can finish our quest here by beating him probably 2 times, stealing over 40 trophies from him. So we're going to go ahead and start and use a time warp scroll here, because I know we're going to have to use a couple of them possibly, so it's better to use them in the beginning to let the cooldown wear off, so then you can use it again if necessary. You notice what I'm talking about there? The mummies are getting devoured by all those bombs that the skull tower drops. So even though they are weak to the firebolt tower, the firebolt tower doesn't do that much damage. The skull towers are pretty much the Achilles heel of the mummy. Sit back here and recover some. You can see a massive amount of wave points right there. And that is part of the reason why I had to sit back and recover, because he has massive amounts of wave points. So great stun right there. Lucky stun for me with the mummy. We are going to go ahead and use the time warp right there. Slow things down. Then it does look like we will have to use a healing scroll as well. And again, we'll have to use another time warp. As our healing scroll was off cooldown and we are almost dead right there. I'm going to bring out a lot of pyromancers to help clean up the base. So if we were a little bit more cautious, we could have probably gotten through this base with 2 time warps and maybe no healing scrolls. So we'll definitely give that a go next time. And we're going to head back now and take out some of the firebolt towers that he has back here, since we have so much time left. We got a couple more cannons. So we didn't get all the base. We got a little bit of it. We're going to try and do a better raid next time to get more trophies. Still stole 21 trophies there. It cost us 21 pearls and 9 gems. It's a nice amount of loot, 121,000. And we are 5 positions away from the top 100. We are 7 trophies away from getting in there. So this is going to be it, guys. This is going to be our quest to the top 100. Pushed right in there. So you can see it did take a little bit of gems, a little bit of pearls, but you can push up there. And we are a lot lower level than what we should be. We are only level 76. Our troops and spells are not all maxed. Our cannon is not maxed. Our mummy is not maxed. Our mummy is only level 2, so he's very, very weak. So you notice we're trying to knock back the bombs. And we're actually going to have to scroll right there as we don't have enough mummy reinforcements. Again, scrolling is way cheaper than dying. Dying costs 16 gems to resurrect at this level, and it only gets higher as you go up further in leaderboards. So you can see a very, very strong base here, no question about it. We are going to have to time warp right there as well. So we have a swarm of cannons back there. Bring out some pyromancers. So hopefully this time we can get a lot more percentage points. And we will actually have to scroll again right there, since we brought out a lot more cannons and pyromancers. We don't have as many mummies to protect us, so the hero is taking more damage this time. Summoning out a ton of pyromancers. And with 1 second left, we get the gate down. Fortunately, we didn't get enough of the base to get, 100%. Hopefully, we got a good amount. So 96 is not too bad. 18 trophies, well over the 7 that we needed to get into the top 100. Got one of our pearls back. We got 4 of our gems back right there. So the nice thing is these high players are also giving us a tremendous amount of medals. So we're going to be able to push high into the daily tournaments and win most of our gems back that way. So you can see we are already in 3rd place. We have right now 75 gems that we're going to win. If we can end up getting into 1st place, we can get 375. And we're not too far off. We're 5,000 or so medals off. And you can see HSMK has the #1 spot thanks to his 50% gold or medal boost. So now for getting into the top 100, this is our reward. We got a 25% medal boost. So now we're going to get even more medals, but that only affects from when you do a random search. So it's not from your favorite list, so I cannot go back in and actually attack my favorite people and get the boost. But if I use the random matchmaking game right here, then I can actually get 25% more medals from this opponent. So it does pay to be in the top 100 now. 25% medal boost is is something great. It gives you a lot more medals. So here we'd get an additional like 125 medals. So this would put this base almost to a 700 medal base. I don't know if we have enough food to go after him. We do, so we'll go and see, exactly how many medals we can get and how tough this base is right here. Nearly 200,000 is a good amount of loot for the top, top bases like this. So he has gargoyles still, so we popped our Sonic Blast right there. We diverted all the gargoyle attention. He has another wave of gargoyles. We're going to have to take this with the hero. We just, and the Blade Storm was actually able to kill those guys, so his gargoyles must be level 2 or level 3. So it also looks like that you can actually avoid and kind of like walk out of the effect of the ogre's attack. But if he does hit you, he does do a massive amount of damage. So we popped our Sonic Blast there to help take out the tower and also the gargoyles. And that one we were unable to really do anything about the gargoyles. We're going to go ahead and scroll up here. So now we're bringing out a lot of pyromancers. We're going to run back and go get our full heal. If needed up here, we can use our time warp to slow things down. I think we'll have enough time though. We actually need to bring it down because we might die there from the gargoyles. So you can see the effects look really, really cool in super slow motion right there. So probably only about 90% because he did have a lot of towers towards his gate. See, only 85%. That was a very low amount. So our medals jumped up from 480 something to 603. So that is the benefits of being in the top 100 right there. And unfortunately, my defense is probably not going to hold up at this level, and it's going to push us out of the top 100. But this is the conclusion here of our quest to the top 100. We'll show off the king and what we are working with stat-wise. So you can see a very, very underpowered king compared to a lot of the kings in the top 100. We are only, a baby king here at level 76. We did use some scrolls. We did use some pearls. We didn't end up using that many scrolls or that many pearls. And it's going to be expected as you are pushing into the leaderboards. You are going to be spending pearls. You are going to be spending gems. It's, it's a necessity to actually get high up there. The plus side is that once you get up here, people will be using scrolls and using, gems against you as well. So you'll be generating gems and pearls through defenses. So it's a give and take, and you just want to use the least amount of gems and the least amount of pearls to get into the top 100 or top 10 or top 20 or whatever you're aiming for. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe.